Morning. Hello and welcome. We are a beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire, and every single day we do a video about what we get up to on the farm. So today we've got a bit of a frosty start. I've got some spraying to do. We've got some cattle to go a bit later on, but as always, the first thing we have to do is get these cattle fed, get them bedded down, and check that they're all alright. So let's get started with that. We better shift some. Do we need to shift some tractors around? Probably can get. I can probably back that out of there. What I will do though, while we've got nothing in here, is somebody's ringing. Oh, we're just strawing up. We'll get all this. Done. A little bit later today, we've got somebody from ABP coming, or a representative of ABP, to measure our carbon here on the farm. So, if you remember a couple of years ago, I think it was, they came, measured it as a base. Then we got a grant because they actually put their money where their mouth is. A lot of these firms want to measure the carbon that's on the farm so that they can put it further up the supply chain to the supermarket eventually. But they just want to measure it, and there's no incentive for doing it apart from a free measure. Well, ABP were putting the money where their mouth was, and they giving a £1,000 grant to their farmers to reduce their emissions. So that to me shows that they are committed to actually reducing it, not just measure it. So I was quite impressed with that. They came, they measured it, we got £1,000. We used that to purchase some grass seed with clover in it, which we were going to do already, so we were going to have that outlay, but the grant covered £1,000 worth of it, and so now they're going to come back and measure it, see if how we've changed over the last couple of years has reduced the carbon that we emit, or whether it's the same or whatever. So it's coming to do that a little bit later, and I think actually in doing it this second time, so it's not compulsory, but this second time, so the incentive is that you're in a competition to win a Polaris, I think it's Polaris, might be wrong, like UTV thing, with the cab on, a bit like a John Deere Gator. So yeah, you know what, we'll do it. We'll see what outcomes, if we've improved or whatever. I'm not going to the nitty gritty about it, but yeah, we'll see if we've improved. So I'm going to be strawing up with this, and Noah and Ash are going to be putting in some straw with the spreader belt. That beast. So we're getting these bedded up now, and I've just seen a yellow van here. That means Nick's back. It's been a bit of a nightmare getting this alternator for the Kobelco, but we've got it finally, and he's come to put it on in his yellow van. Yeah, brilliant. So I've just done all the agricalc stuff with ABP for the carbon that we're emitting and whatever from these guys. It's just letting them know how much fertiliser we've used, the ages of the cattle, the length of time that they're here and all that kind of thing, and then they can work out from that carbon emission. So that's that. Now I've also got Kieran from KMM Energy. He's going to pop in because I'd left the other day, looked at the solar panels. I left some hats in his car, so he's just going to drop them off. So it'll be nice to bump into him again. This is one that I broke. So I broke this.
Oh, right.
And then I got it back, and it's a lot better for when you talk, because we've got a microphone here, and we've got this. Do you know what they call that on top? A dead cat.
A dead cat?
Yeah, a dead cat on the top. And it just reduces the wind noise.
Right. Yeah, you learn something every day, eh? A dead cat. I'll have to use that one.
Yeah. So you've been in the area looking at farms, sorting some people out.
Yeah. We've so a farrier actually just over there.
Right.
I've got to give John Dobson a shout out. He's helped us out over the years, getting us into farm shows, and then we just saw his mate on a dairy farm around the corner. So
cool.
Yeah, massive usage there. So high rates.
Yeah, dairy farms use a shed load of electricity, don't they?
Yeah, whether it's robots or no robots, it doesn't really matter. They're just got different peaks, and he's got lots of fridges and freezers and storage and compressors and pumps. So, yeah.
So there peaks in the day then. Do you need like a battery or something to iron it out? Or
so it can help it, but batteries will hurt the return on investment. So in his situation, what we'll do is if we get approved on that system, the export that you get paid will compensate for the peak periods.
Right.
Because to sell it back to the grid at 15.1p with British Gas, that's the best at the moment, EDF at 15p, it doesn't cost you anything to get that export, if that makes sense. Whereas if you put a battery in, because we're going to get his night rate down to that sort of 20p mark, if he's selling at 15 and buying it back in at 20p, then it'll make a bigger difference without spending any cash.
Yeah, without putting that. Yeah, without
Depends
buying an expensive battery to put in. Yeah,
that's it. If the grid limit the export, then we would recommend more batteries, because if you can generate all this power but you can't sell it back, then you're better off storing it, and that's when batteries become a better investment. But selling it off is cheaper.
Is a way.
Yeah, if you can. Depends what these are.
Well, that's not.
Your poles. Your poles aren't here. Down there.
No, we got on that roof, which you can't quite see at the minute.
Yeah.
I think we've got 4 kilowatts. That's what
you got a little feed-in tariff system.
Yeah,
that's when the money was good from the government. And everyone thinks it's not good now because they don't get that government feed-in tariff. But really, you get paid. The bills are so much higher than they used to be. They were like 7-8p when that's going in. And now like that farm was on 40p day, 30p night. So you're looking at 5 times higher. So now you're getting money paid from the energy companies directly to sell it back, because they love buying it off someone like you for 15p and selling it to your neighbour for 30p.
Yeah, just to send it down a few wires.
Yeah, it's all rental anyway, isn't it? They don't own the lines.
Well, no, they don't actually, do they? It's because I know I need to contact electricity company about some low power lines over there. You have to contact Northern Power or something.
You've got Northern Power Grid, and they're pretty slow. They're pretty slow.
Well, to be fair, they've not got back to me yet.
No, we deal with all the different ones. National Grid, brilliant. UK Power Networks, brilliant. Western Power, they've been taken over by National Grid, brilliant. SSE, terrible. So not making sweeping statements, but we deal with them all the time. And
We're going to look at some cows?
Yeah, let's look at some cows, mate. Yeah.
I'm just telling Kieran about sort of the what we'd done around the farm and how we've put the buildings up and stuff, and then you were saying that you're different with planning, isn't it?
Yeah, in Australia the planning is it's a bit more black and white, I think. Over here, a lot of people ask me what do I think would happen on the planning, and logic goes out the window, doesn't it? The one I look at, I'm like, yeah, that'll get approved. Not approved. Next one, it's like, that won't get approved, mate. Approved.
We've had another one. We've got another throw a shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah, that's probably the only one that winds us up, because we don't say that, and we don't eat shrimp either. We eat prawns like you guys.
Anyway, last time you did that farmer's report, and we sort of totally forgot to put it in there, didn't we?
Yeah, all good. No, we've got a guide out basically, because we've been doing probably 50% of our jobs are farms now. We get asked a lot of questions, and I think in our job everyone's asking a lot of questions. So we've come up with a farmer's guide with all the frequently asked questions. So if you're ever looking into creating your own power station and you want to know if it's worth it for yourself, we've got all the questions and all the answers in there. So we'll put it in the link.
Put a link in the description below. So click on that, and then it'll. I think you've got to put your name and your email address, haven't you? And then
just to send it to you. And then if you want some help, we can see, depending on where you are and what your situation is.
Yeah, it's quite good. It's got the pictures from the Foster's advert as well.
It does.
And I think it's got a link to the Foster's advert. I saw a little.
I think we've got it in there. Yeah, we've got a YouTube channel where we recreate the Foster's advert. And Steve pushes me off a chair, and
it's proper professionally done as well. You're
No, we got a film crew.
Right,
David Attenborough's one of David Attenborough's cameramen was actually doing it. Yeah, that's a nice claim to fame, because I like David Attenborough.
Phil,
it was good fun. We like to have a laugh. We don't take ourselves seriously, but we take our work seriously.
No, I've seen that, definitely. But yeah, press the link in the description below and you'll get to that.
Yeah, perfect.
Whereabouts in Australia did you come from? Because we do have some people who watch from Australia. So.
Is it? Yeah. So, I'm from a place called Lismore, but if you don't know Lismore, it's near Byron Bay on the east coast.
All right.
Where the in-betweeners go.
Oh yeah, you said that, yeah.
Yeah, where that water park is. So they made it easy for us. But yeah, not near the border of New South Wales and Queensland. So I lived on a farm out there, only a 10-acre one, so it was a small farm.
Yeah.
So a lot of rainforest there, a lot of rivers.
Right.
So that's where all the floods happen.
Did you say like you used to be completely off grid then on that farm?
Completely off grid, no water, no mains water, sorry, no mains sewage, no mains power. So
Right.
back then that was pretty hippie. Everyone thought it was a bit weird, and now obviously everyone would love to be like that.
People are wanting to do that, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
you can pretty much do it, can't you? You can get a borehole.
Yeah.
You can get solar. Like some people.
Wind generators.
Wind, yeah.
Like we had generators back then.
Yeah.
So because solar wasn't very good 35 years ago, even in Australia. So we're actually ahead of you guys on that one.
Yeah.
Solar was out first in Australia.
Well, you've got the sun there, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, it converted heat before, you see, whereas now it's daylight. So.
Oh, what? So would they like run it into hot water and just use it as hot water, or like then run a turbine off it or something?
Yeah, so you can do solar thermal. So nowadays the panels do everything electric, so you can run like your hot water on an immersion. But yeah, we didn't have a turbine, but you can feed a turbine into the same inverter as you can with the solar and the generator now.
All right.
So yeah, you can go.
Lots of options then.
Yeah, it's just the winter here is too dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
No, it's been good to see you again, mate.
And you, Joe, good to see you, mate. I'll keep going, mate. But have a good
you've
rest
got
of your
more
day.
farms to do.
Yeah,
brilliant.
2 more farms today.
So Kieran's off now.
Cheers, mate.
In the bus.
Good to see you.
It's got your number on there, actually, hasn't it? There we go. He's off. Right, I am now. Turn these things on. Gonna head off with the sprayer and get that last little bit done. Spraying the stubbles off, ready for the maize and the ploughing and the muck spreading and all that job. So yeah, that's my next job, isn't it? Oh, look, the sun's shining. It's a nice change. So right now I'm just driving around the outside of the field, mapping it, because for some reason I've not mapped it on this system. And you can see these are some of the branches we took down with the Samash, so I need to come and tidy these up, which should be easy to do now. It's nice and dry. Oh, so just going up this nice straight run, no steering required. Sit back and watch my nozzles, if it'll focus on them. Oh, it's too easy, too easy. These guys are getting the muck spreader ready. It's all happening. One of the floor had just skipped a little bit, so just getting that sorted, getting it back up to date, making sure everything's right on it. Right, so I've got everything washed out with the sprayer, that's all clean. I guess it could get dropped off really. Do I drop it off? I might need it. Probably going to be spraying it next week or so, so I may just leave it on actually. We're not short of tractors. Digger's fixed, so we better check that out in a minute. I think I need to do a bit of welding on one of the buckets actually, so I might just pull that into the shed and get that done. Yeah, let's do that, let's get that done, then we can use it. Oh, the Kobelco beast! And it needs some welding doing. Oosh! Yeah, good job. We noticed that before it destroyed itself. So I guess Nick's left us with the old alternator, and she's now got a new one on. It should start straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Let's go. You ready? Oh, like a beast. Ben's having a go with the Jacobson's brush, Grange Farm machinery. Look at that. What a job. Okay, he's tilting it forward too much every time. Just want to put it down square. You're tilting it forward. You won't listen, no. You just wait till he's broke it. I think, to be fair, it's doing quite well. It's well built. Right, it's time to polish a turd, I think. We'll try washing the Kobelco so I can see out the windows. And yeah, it's not going to make it look any better, but the windows need doing so I can actually see out of them, and hopefully we can get using it then. So we're on now, feeding cows. These guys are all chilling, laid down. They'll be stood up in a minute though. We're going to get some more feed. Right, everything is in the shed now. We've got some LED lights. Got some LED lights to go up here because these are getting a bit past it. Now, hopefully I've ordered the right size. I've ordered 200 watts in a circle kind of thing. I'll probably try and show you them tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be enough to light up this shed, which is 80 foot across in the middle.
I've watched the live draw.
I don't know, we'll find out, we'll put them up and see if it works.
Still an element of me not.
These are talking about live draws or something and winning prizes. But we are ending the video here now, so if you've liked today's, then remember to press like and subscribe. Check out that solar farming guide in the description below from Kieran. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. What's happening tomorrow? I think I'm busy in this thing possibly tomorrow, and yeah, I'm wanting to get this out, but we'll see. It might need to dry up a little bit more, so yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye. I just wanted to come on because I promised Andy I would mention something about mental health in today's video. Andy yesterday was not feeling great, and that's the reason that he came to the fields to come and speak to me. Now, he didn't look that way in the video, and there were quite a few people who said it was nice to see Andy's smiling face. And Andy was like, look, I think people need to know that sometimes it's a facade. Some people put on a facade, pretend that they're alright, and they're not. And it happens to everyone. People have days where they feel a bit crap, and he's not saying that he's not. It was very nice to have them comments. It really was, and he took them as a positive thing. But he just wanted to highlight that. Look, everyone has days when you're not feeling great, and sometimes people put a brave face on. So I think it's important that people talk to each other. Like that, Andy said how he was feeling. I said, get your son down to the field. I'm working, but jump in tractor with me, and we'll just have a talk about it, sort of thing. And that's all. That's in a lot of cases. That's all it needs. Like, just to be there for your mates. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Talk to your mates. Ask them how they're feeling. Ask them as a percent. I know sometimes it's a bit like, oh god, ask them as a percent, but it does actually work. So like, I'll ring my friends sometimes and I'll say, well, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm alright, yeah. Well, out of 10 or out as a percent, and then it does delve into it a little bit more. So I'm asking you guys how you're feeling as a percent. Let us know in the comments below, and yeah, hopefully Andy's feeling a bit better today than he did the day before. That's all I can hope. But he knows that I'm here for him. We're here for him here at farm. He's probably going to come and see us on Thursday, I think, because we're going to go to the spring debate with the Yorkshire Agricultural Society. So that'll be good. Get out of the house and do something different. But yeah, I just said I'd highlight it. So there we go. It affects us all. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.